There's a particular trend amongst women. One moment you think you understand, the next moment you're like, what exactly is going on? To explain this very clearly, you meet a girl you like and you expressed how you feel about her, told her how much you would like her to be your girlfriend. I mean, this girl checks everything on your checklist. And you get that disappointing response, which means she has friend zoned you. Usually in this kind of situation, most men will foolishly hang around, hoping that one day she's going to change her mind. But the wise men who don't regard themselves as simp will definitely move on. But there's something amazing that happens years later. And that is, all of a sudden, she tries to contact you, rejuvenate the chemistry between the two of you. And at this point, you're like, is she really back? What is this exactly? One of the first reasons why she has made a U-turn is because she knows that you will always accept her. Now, women often know men that have soft spots for them. They know that I can do anything I want with my life and I can make a U-turn because this guy likes me, this guy loves me, and it cannot do with, I mean, it's a blessing for him to have me by his side. And one of the things that proves this is that you are always available. She breaks up with the toxic boyfriend that she has at that time. She calls you to express and to let you know how this has hurt her. And you are available to pick her call, to sympathize with her, pet her. So your availability has reduced your attractiveness. And because of that, she feels that you don't have a choice. When a guy finds it hard to chase any lady he has once chased in the past and has been unsuccessful with, he will continue to chase that lady. Two, if you've been someone that has been watching red pill content for a while, you would have heard about the wall. But for those of us that don't know what the wall is all about, the wall is simply that particular stage in a woman's life where fertility starts declining. Now, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a gynecologist, but any age from 30 upwards is regarded as the wall. And most of the time, when women are not able to secure men from these toxic men that will settle down with them, they will go look for one of the nice guys that has been chasing them since way back. I'll give you a typical story. There was this lady that was dating this toxic guy for a while. As things got on, she got pregnant for the guy and told him. When the guy heard this, the guy said he wasn't interested in the baby and she should do whatever she wants to do with the baby. Because she knows the wall is coming and there's likelihood that she might never get pregnant after removing this, then she decided to pass the pregnancy on to the Mr. Nice Guy. Do you know how she was able to do this? What she did was to call this other guy that has been chasing her for years to her apartment, and the first day they talked, tried to catch up on everything, and the next week she invited the guy to a dinner date in her apartment. And this day the guy was able to have access to the box. Something went down and 2 weeks later she called the guy to tell her she was pregnant, which means she typically passed the pregnancy to the other guy. Now, what I want you to know is that most of the time when this is being done, men are carried away with feelings and they are not able to open their eyes to see exactly what is happening until it's too late. That's one of the way most women play their games when it comes to relationship and marriage. Three, she wants stability. Now, when women date these so-called bad guys, one of the issues they have in these relationships is stability. Today, they have a make-up sex because they had issues yesterday, and right there, they have another fight. One moment, they are in good terms, the next moment, they have broken up. In fact, many of these relationships are so toxic that in the space of 5 years, 10 years, they have had so many instability as regards relationship in their life. They get fed up of this at some point because they know the wall is coming and the wall won't be forgiving. Aside from this, they know that they can't afford to have a child for these bad guys. So they will try to make sure they work out things with you so that you would, at the end of the day, propose and get married to them. You might be thinking, she wants stability, but I'm not rich. Yes, that is true. But one thing I also want you to know is that sometimes women are not always looking for rich guys, especially when the wall is coming. When the wall is coming and they are trying to keep up, they will look for guys that have potentials instead. 4, she knows you will always be faithful. Now, one of the things about toxic guys is they are never faithful. But then again, they have some sort of hold on these women. Some of these hold are is a high value man, is rich, or maybe is just good in the bedroom. But one of the reasons why she is definitely coming back to you now is that she knows you will always be faithful, even if they themselves most times are not faithful. They want to settle down with faithful guys so that their mind can be at peace. They want to be able to travel with the girls and know that hobby is at home, it's not in the club. Number 5, she wants your money. The moment she tells you she's ready, how soon can you guys start dating again? And she starts coming up with the idea of marriage, telling you that she's sorry and she wished that, she had listened to you then. Begin to ask yourself questions. Which of these 5 points that I've mentioned is she really interested in? And from there, you would know how to deal with this. Normally, in situations like this, the best thing you should do is never to accept her back. If she didn't accept you in that moment that you've asked her out 5 or 10 years ago, and all of a sudden, because you look good now, you've worked on yourself, you are now making good money, or because you drive, good cars and you own your own house, and she tells you she's ready to settle down now, tell her that you're sorry, you are no longer interested. You've moved on, basically. That is how it should be. I hope this video has been enlightening to you. As usual, let me know, guys, what do you think about this video? Should you accept any woman that wants to come back? Also, you should check out this video both on my left and my right. And if you've not subscribed, it doesn't cost a thing. Also, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.